We've all seen the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series, progression playoffs, and the like. We know how it goes. First you open Legend of Blue Eyes, then you open Metal Raiders. Yada yada yada. Boring! How about instead of doing some kind of chronological mumbo-jumbo, we make things interesting? Behold, the Wheel of Everything! This wheel doesn't just have core sets, no. It has core sets, side sets, speed duel sets, box sets, structure decks, starter decks, and much more. Each episode, my good friend Evan and I will spin this magnificent wheel, catapulting ourselves through Yugi time and Yugi space to reach a completely random product. We'll open whatever we spin and duel at the end of every episode, upgrading our decks and ban list each time. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Randomized series. So this is going to be a bit strange because I'm actually recording this audio after I'd done the video because the original audio was recorded before I got this new mic, so that's why I have the footage and I'm recording the audio after the fact, so I already know how this whole opening goes and everything. This is just so that I can use the new mic for the video. That's just me highlighting Albaz's structure deck to show that we have been updating the wheel as we go, and as we can see I get Toon Chaos, which I'm really happy about. So yeah, I'm viewing the card list. I'm really happy about all the cards I can potentially pull, like, not as much the Toon monsters, but definitely the Chaos monsters, because those will synergize perfectly with my future Fusion Shadal strategy. And then I'm also kind of gushing about the Psy-Frame Gear Gamma I can get, and Stardust Dragon. Even though I'm looking at the Collector's Rare section, they're also available in other rarities. And then I also really want Chaos Space. The Valkyries I don't care as much about, as well as the Pendulum Monsters and the Infernoble stuff I'm also not as big a fan of. Or not like that, but no, they're just not as necessary for my strategy. I'm really just looking for the Chaos Monsters in this set. That's mostly what I'm talking about here.
Okay, so there was an issue when trying to find the actual recording of my opening, but I'm just going to go over this like a card by card. I pulled Legendary Duelist Rage of Rawpack, 2 Genzo, 2 Psycho Giga Cybers, 1 Mechlord Army Arsenal of Obligato, 3 Genzo Ejector, 2 Reactor Slime, Mechlord Emperor Whistle, Mechlord Emperor Whistle Synchro Absorption, Mechlord Nucleus Infinity Core, 2 Egyptian God Slime, 3 A Wild Monster Appears, 3 Mind Control, 1 The True Name, 1 Law of the Cosmos, 2 Monster Reborn, 4 Brain Control, 4 Everlasting Alloy, 1 Cyber Energy Shock, 1 Mechlord Deflection, 1 Millennium Revelation, 3 Cosmo Channeling, 3 Mind of the Bound Creator, 2 Mechlord Astro the Eradicator, 3 Metal Reflect Slime.
And so I get into the opening. First pack I get Chaos Sork, which I'm already really happy about. I look at the Toon stuff, but yeah, Toon Kingdom's not in this set, so it's not that useful to me. I see the Toon Harpy Lady, but more importantly I see the BLS and the Light Pulsar Dragon and the Psy-Frame Gear Gamma. And then I'm really happy I get this Chaos Daedalus because that works perfectly with my Zombie World field spell strategy. Then I'm happy to see the Stardust Dragon and the Pot of Desires, because Stardust is just a good 8. And Pot of Desires is good for drawing cards, although I probably won't play it for now because I'm playing too many one-ofs. Another Desires, another Stardust. I now have a playset of Stardust as well as another copy of Chaos Sork and Dark Flare Dragon. That's, I think, the 3rd Chaos Sork, and I get CED. I look at Dwarf Star Dragon Planeteer. It's not that great for my strategy, but yeah, I got a Chaos Emperor, which is really good. This was a card I was really happy to see. Chaos Valkyria, as well as Psy-Frame Driver so that my Gammas are live. But Chaos Valkyria is just so good for the purposes of my strategy because it lets me send a light or dark from deck to graveyard, and while it won't work for Shadals, it's just good for getting Chaos targets. And then I think that's my 3rd BLS as well as another Driver. And then there's another Gamma and Driver, so at this point I know I'm going to be able to play like 3 Gamma. I'm not as excited about the Fright for Sabretooth, but whatever. And then I think I have playsets of all the lower rarity Chaos monsters at this point, which, you know, I'm really happy about. And I know for a fact I have a playset of Gamma at this point. Then I'm really happy to see this Immortal Phoenix Gearfried. I read its effect. I know that I don't have many good equipped spells. I know I have like Power of Guardians, United We Stand, Mage Power, but those are the only real good ones I can think of. I don't have a solid equip-based strategy that I can really build this thing into. That's my 3rd Pot of Desires, which I'm really happy about again, but it still doesn't do too much for me right now. Xenophon the Sky Prison is definitely a good rank 8 for me to have. Then there's another Xenophon, the Starlight Road. And Chaos Space, that's the card I was looking for, because now I can search any of my Chaos monsters that can't be normal summoned or set, including the White Dragon Wyver Burster and Black Dragon Collapse Serpent I already have. Then I have this Toon BLS. I look at it, but you know, I don't have Toon Kingdom, and there's no way in hell I'm playing the regular Toon world, so I ultimately kind of dismiss any kind of Toon strategy. I look at the Evocator of Ek, it's not great, it's a Gemini, you know. Then I see the Eternal Chaos Trap, I have a look at it, and while it's interesting, I don't think I'm going to play it. Another Valkyrie that I'm not excited to see. I'm mostly just getting extra stuff at this point. I open the last few packs and get a 2nd Chaos Valkyrie, which is really nice. So not only do I have playsets of a lot of powerful Chaos monsters, but I even have copies of some of the higher rarity ones like Daedalus and 2 Valkyria, which is really helpful.
Alright, we're here with the deck now. Definitely an interesting one. I didn't even think I'd be playing this, but I thought it would be funny to try. So we got 3 Jinzo Lord, 2 Jinzo, 3 Jinzo Ejectors, 3 Jinzo Returners, 1 Ghost Ogre, 2 DD Crow, a Lord of Darkness, because all these guys are dark, except for, obviously, Ghost Ogre. We have Instant Fusion to go into our Raijin. We have 3 Raigeki, 1 Mind Control, Extra, Law of the Cosmos, 1 Reborn, Brain Control, Duality. We got Cosmic, Everlasting Alloy, we got 2 of them, 1 Cyber Energy Shock, Twin Twister, Super Poly to go into Dragos Depelia if we need to. My Body's a Shield as protection. In Touch with the Cosmos. Mystic Mind! 2 of them. 2 Imperm, 1 Evenly Matched, Bottomless, Drowning, 2 Torrential, Compulse, 2 Judgment. Obviously in the extra deck we have Dragos Depelia, Raijin. We have Full Armor Photon Dragon for if we ever get 2 Jinzo Lord out. We have Galaxy Ice Prime Photon Dragon, Aeon Sea Castrum, those are just the level 8 sets potentially think about using. Utopia Beyond if I ever get 2 Jinzo out. Spine Breaker to evolve from Dark Rebellion Exeus Dragon if I ever have, I guess, 2 Jinzo Ejectors out on the field. We have Borderload, Firewall, Epiloza, Memory Unicorn and Phoenix, Verte, and El Mirage. Side deck is Cypher and Gamma Driver, the 3rd DD Crow, Triple Tack, 2 Brain Control, Book of Moon, 2 Super Poly, Amplifier, Spellmind Cave, 2 Dogmatic Punishment, Imperial Order, and Judgment. That is the deck. Let's get into the duels.
Now, while I have already recorded a Decksplanation for this part of the video already, I just decided to record a new one, that way it would at least match up with the new audio a bit better, so here we go. So I'm just gonna go through the card by card because I have made a lot of changes, it's only fair. So first we got the Psyframe Driver to pair with our 3 copies of Gamma, that way we can just do some pretty cool hand trapping on Evan. And if we are even able to do it during our turn, it'll even give us a couple pieces of Link or Synchro material if we want to make Stardust. So that's pretty cool. Then we have all the Chaos monsters that are newly added, such as BLS, CED, Daedalus, the Valkyrie, and I even added back in Wyver Burster and Collapse Serpent. That way I have many targets to search off of Chaos space. I know my deck is predominantly dark, but You know, I also have light monsters so that I can make construct work, so pretty much Chaos Space will be able to get me to hopefully any Chaos monster I really need at any given time. So that's really helpful. Then we still have the Ballardrock, we still have Destrudo. You know, Destrudo's just amazing for getting out that Red-Eyes Zombie Necro if I want to do some hard beat sticking. Then we have the Shadal monsters still here, the Beast, the Dragon, the Hedgehog, the Squamata, the Falco, all of which, you know, are just instant fusion targets to make construct. I know that Hedgehog's flip effect isn't really applicable, but it can still search me a Shadal monster if I use future fusion with it to make construct. And I think that's really useful. Then we got the Banshee to get Zombie World active. We also have the Fairy Tale Snow still, because that's just a really good light target to have in the grave at any given time. We got Zombie Master, which is still good for reviving stuff. Gozuki, just another way to send Banshee and Bloom to get out Zombie World and Ballardrock respectively. Mizuki, you know, banish it, get back another zombie. Samurai Skull's essentially another copy of Gozuki that only works on normal summon, which is fine. Solitaire, just to get out the Unizombie to, you know, dump Bloom and Banshee, respectively. And then the O-Line, which, you know, we normal summon, make Almirage, get the token, use the token to make Link Spider, and make more plays from there based on what else we have on the field. Then we got the Heavy Storm to obliterate back row, Card Destruction to trigger several Shadal effects at once if I have it in hand with multiple Shadals, or just to get more zombies in the grave, or Light and Darks. Terraforming, just another way to get me to Zombie World. Foolish Burial to send really anything I need at any given moment. Typically going to be Bloom or Banshee if I don't have Ballardrock already live with Zombie World. Chaos Space, just for the amazing search potential. Scapegoat, you know, just for the instant firewall pre-errata. Future Fusion to send any light and dark to make construct, instantly putting any of these chaos monsters live. Heavy Storm Duster for more back row removal. Because I'm going to be banishing a lot, I'm playing this Return from the Different Dimensions, so I can, you know, make a whole lot of these bigger Link monsters like Topologic, Borreload, Saryuja, even BLS if I get back a level 8 or higher monster with the Return. And then Bottomless, Mirror Force, Torrential Tribute, just really good removal. Lost Wind. I should not be playing Trap Trick anymore. That's because I'm playing one-ofs with all these. Like, yeah, the Lilith's gonna get me to a lot of these trap cards, so I really don't need Trap Trick anymore. I don't know why that was there. But yeah, then Grinning Grave, just a really good way to get rid of a lot of Evan's better monsters. Imperial Order, you know, for that cool spell negation that I can get rid of any time I want, pretty much. And Solemn Strike to negate summons. Extra deck, got the Construct, solely pretty much so I can just send light and dark monsters to the grave with Future Fusion. I just really love that line. Trish, Crystal Wing. I don't expect to be making these too often, but if I do, they're just going to be absolute bombs when they hit the field. They're going to be absolute bombs. And yeah, they'll just be able to decimate Evan's hand and field respectively. Or both, I guess, in the case of Trishula as well as the graveyard. Then we got the Pre-Errata Goyo, because I have a lot of level 2 tuners in the deck, as well as a lot of level 4 non-tuners. So I think that works just fine. Sanafond, in case I have more than one of these level 8 monsters up at a time. That's just really good for me to make, because it can lock Evan out of the graveyard, and also locks me out of the graveyard. If I'm making Sanafond, I probably have already summoned Chaos monsters, and I'm already probably in a good position, so this is just going to be a card that'll help me cement a win. Evolvable Chain, make it with any 2 level 4 monsters, send any monster from deck to grave. It's simple, it's easy, it's absolutely broken, which is why it's banned in the TCG. Then, as the previously mentioned, powerful Link 4s to make off of Return. These are just awesome. The Firewall Dragon, just the one card's the one card combo with the Scapegoat, absolutely busted. The BLS, the Link Spider, the Owl Mirage. I'm really happy with all these. Then in the side deck, I am playing the Immortal Phoenix Gearfried with the 3 equip spells I mentioned earlier. I look through my entire collection, I really don't have any other good equip spells I can use. All of them are like archetypal stuff, so yeah, this is going to be the only way I can play this card. I do really want this dude to hit the field just because he's such a house. Like, I really love this freaking card, but yeah, we'll have to see about it. Then another copy of BLS in case I want to be able to search more lights off of Chaos Space. Dogeron in case Evan's playing any kind of powerful monsters that all of this can't somehow get over. Brain Control to use Evan's monsters as link material. Cosmic in case I need more back row removal. Super Poly in case Evan's on a light-based deck. Enemy Controller to, steal Evan's monsters, uses link material. Prohibition in case Evan's got a really problem card that I'm having trouble outing, I can just side this in and get rid of it. 2 copies of Evenly Matched here, in case I'm going second. Starlight Road in case I'm going first, as well as Anti-Spell Fragrance in case I'm going first. So yeah, I'm really happy about this deck. Let's get into it. There was one other small edit I made real quick, and that's just replacing the Anti-Spell Fragrance in the side deck with Psy-Frame Lord Lambda, just because that's gonna help me out with my Psy-Frame gear cards and letting me use them even if I control monsters. Aside from that, the rest of the deck's entirely the same. I just rearranged things in this frame just to separate the various strategies in this deck, so I could see them better. Alright, here we are. It's... Evan, I can't wait for you to see what I'm packing this time.
I can't wait for you to be shocked by what I'm playing. Because I was shocked that I'm playing it.
Really?
Yep.
Is this gonna be a mirror match?
That would be insane.
Ooh,
It's already starting out like one.
Yeah. Oh no! Gotcha! Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely going first.
Okay.
Alright. Gonna start out kinda simple, nothing too unfamiliar. I'll start with Zombie World and a little U set.
Whoa.
From my perspective, an N set, I guess.
I just need to do that.
Yeah, during your end phase, I'm gonna activate a couple of things.
Oh.
Let's pop these.
Okay.
And let's get me some tokens. Ooh, those are some good pops. Yeah, let's just go into Firewall. No harm. To me.
You're right.
I'll flip up my Mizuki.
Okay.
I will normal summon Gozuki.
Ooh.
Got the Zuki bros on my field.
You know it.
Activate the Gozuki.
Yep.
We will send Glow Up Bloom. You know how it goes.
You know how it goes.
And I am once again in the process of ballin'. Now I know what you're thinking. Wham! This seems like the exact same strategy you've been playing for the past few episodes. This is only a third of my deck, Evan. This strategy is only one of 3 that are contained within my deck.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
Do I take this first round?
Wait a second. I suck at math. I was like, this isn't game, I can take all these.
Nah, I totally activated Upstart, you're good.
I think my deck's more of a going second deck anyways.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. This is also a pretty interesting hand. Let's go ahead and make it even more interesting. I will trigger the O-line, grab my token. Okay. Jinzo? You're playing Jinzo? You got that one legendary duelist, Rage of Ra, I think it is. That had, like, Merrick, Esperoba, and, like, Battle City shit in it, I think. I'm gonna tribute the token to summon Psyframe Driver.
Mm-hmm. Terraforming.
Terraforming. Grab the zombie world. Activate it. And, yeah, that's all I got for now. I'm surprised you're playing... I guess I do play a decent number of trap cards. So that's, like, a decent strategy. You're just playing something different every episode. Vampires, Fur Hire, now Jinzo. I'm impressed. No! You are not playing Mystic Mine on me. I will activate my scapegoat in advance, thank you. You're playing Mystic Mine Jinzo. What the fuck? Guess I'll make Firewall, although I can't attack with it because of your fucking Mystic Mine. Never in a million years did I think I'd play against Mystic Mine in one of these episodes. Oh, and you're banishing the Firewall. Never in a million years.
Never in a million years.
1 million years.
Yes.
$1 billion.
I probably should have tested that before I decided to do it. So
you didn't test?
I didn't test one simple interaction.
Oh no.
But it's okay.
Alright, well there's Jinzo Returner. Although you don't have any Jinzos in your graveyard for it to summon back if you crash it into my... I guess you could just use for Almirash.
Yeah.
But you are going to crash... Oh, wait. Oh, it can attack directly. I forgot about that. It's the first line of text. And it's like the only effect it shares... It's the only shared effect between it and Jinzo number 7. Which if it didn't share this effect... It would have no connection to the rest of the Jinzo archetype outside of its name. Are you playing Jinzo number 7, Evan?
We'll see.
It's a level 2 dark machine with 500 attack that can attack directly. Brain control on my Psyframe Driver? How dare you?
Yeah, I'm just cool like that.
Nightmare... Oh, Nightmare Phoenix. Are you gonna pop zombie? Oh, you're not popping anything. That is odd. I guess I'll Mizuki back the... I guess I have to Mizuki back the driver. Oh shit, no, I should have Mizuki back the O-line. I'm stupid. But for reasons you don't know. Wait, during the end... We both control the same number of monsters. I can make you get rid of this fucking card. I almost attacked. I was like, oh, I'm allowed to attack. But no, I'm gonna make you get rid of your fucking Mystic Mine. Yeah. That's the way to do it. Alright, Jinzo Jector. Tribute this card, add one Jinzo, except Jector, then reveal all set cards, and then... Ooh. Cool thing about Jinzo is that it can't beat over my driver.
That's true. Do you want to know who can?
Jinzo Lord?
Yep.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, because it's tree has Jinzo on the field. Damn. Was not expecting the Jinzo Lord. I don't think I've ever said Jinzo this many times in this small amount of time. Alright, what?
I've never played any of the Jinzo cards other than the original Jinzo, so...
Okay, so it also negates your traps, that is good. Unless you equip it with Amplifier, which you're probably also playing if you're playing Jinzo Lord. I'm gonna crash my Squamata into your Phoenix. And that's going... The reason why is going to become apparent in just a second.
When he monster reborns it.
No, when I summon BLS, Envoy of the Beginning! And use it to banish your Jinzo! And then activate my return from the different dimension, which I got in episode 2!
No.
Fuck! Well, I still banished your Jinzo. I'm still based.
That's true. You did do that.
I still summon my BLS Envoy of the Beginning!
That sucks.
Oh, I love this card. It's such a cool card, isn't it?
It's a horrid draw.
Ooh, it gets even better, because now I activate Chaos Space, and I'll pitch my CED to search Chaos Valkyria. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit insane over how much I love these Chaos plays. I'll banish the Sed, summon Valkyria. She doesn't do much on the field, she did make...
That was your last mistake.
Oh shit, I should... Okay, well, I can still activate Chaos Space, put CED back in the deck and then draw.
Yeah.
And hey, I'll banish the Chaos Valkyria to special summon my Black Dragon Collapse Serpent.
Nice.
And I'll use Chaos Valkyria to send a monster from my deck to the grave. Or a light or dark monster, albeit, but you know, that's still good. I think I'll send the most ballin' of boys. And then we will swing directly with Collapse Serpent.
Yep.
So, what do you think of my Chaos Zombie Shadal strategy? Pretty sweet, isn't it?
I don't know about that.
Man, when you summon that Jinzo Lord, I half expected you to take the whole round from me with that, but... Man, Chaos Monsters just worked out at the right time. All I needed to do was crash that Squamata, and it worked. It worked like a charm! Ah, damn, you're gonna deal me 600 damage.
Yes.
Gonna use it to make Almirage. Try to get back... is Jector treated as Jinzo in the grave?
No.
No.
I think it's only on the field.
Right, that... Okay. Oh right, I sided for going second.
I have a sneaky suspicion. I think there's a powerful card right about there on my screen that I'm looking at that you might pick.
I will have to see. Ooh, I might definitely want a Monster Reborn.
Yep, that's a pretty good card.
Oh, it's more than a pretty good card. It's a staple. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I gotta take the Monster Reborn.
Yep, just as I suspected.
And now it's time for your limit.
It's very hard because I could obviously just start hitting the Chaos Monsters because they're now a problem. But at the same time, if you're running one of them, I gotta lose the next episode just to get rid of one of them. Because if I was to hit a Chaos Monster, it would possibly be BLS.
He is much better in Limited, I'll give you that.
He's much better in Limited, especially because one of the trap cards I had set at the time literally couldn't do anything on it. Because a special summon is not when a monster would be summoned.
Right.
I think I just need to hit BLS.
Alright, BLS to 1?
Yeah. Not the ritual monster. You know which one I'm talking about.
Yes, Envoy at the beginning. Alright, so you actually did eliminate a copy of it for my side deck because I was playing one in the main, one in the side.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I pulled Toon Chaos, where
I figured.
Where BLS and CED are rares.
Yeah, it's like they're either rare or super.
No, they're just rares. Although it is the eroded CED. And then I also got like Light Pulsar Dragon, Chaos Sork, Dark Flare Dragon, Chaos Valkyria. That was the super rare. I actually somehow managed to get 2 copies of that, which is insane, but I'm not complaining.
I thought I'd just try Jinzo out for a fun day.
Oh yeah, no, Jinzo's neat, and
it's a fun niche deck. I don't think I had nearly enough monsters in the deck.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll give you something. You did briefly have me on the ropes with Jinzo.
With Jinzo Lord, yeah.
Yeah,
But
as soon as I
unfortunately,
can get out something with 2600 or more attack, which, isn't too difficult for me to do, given
yeah.
my link capacity and all that. But, yeah. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for joining me again, Evan. I've been Wham Bam Duel. I'm always happy to see you. And next time, Evan is going to play Ice Barriers.